Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MLB Fantasy League. Today we are going to be talking about the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Dodgers, pregame show. It is just me for the pregame show. We'll be filming our episode later of the night at the end, but it might not be posted until tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow morning.
Welcome to the show.
We apologize for that. I don't know why all this is on, but we'll get on. There was an off setting, but no. It's off. Anyway. So,
When the season ends.
So, the big topic is the Blue Jays. So the Toronto Blue Jays have announced their rotation earlier this afternoon. And it looks not too bad. Bo Bichette will be playing second base for the first time in his MLB career and his Blue Jay career. Ty France has been also added on to the rotation. And Mr. Rodriguez, this guy right here that you can see, has just been removed from the team. That is the big news for the Blue Jays. Also big news is Ohtani will be pitching Game 4 with Tyler Glasnow pitching Game 3. Game 1, though, is Blake Snell taking on Trey Savage. I think Savage could honestly do pretty well. I could honestly see him doing pretty well. The one thing I don't know if I can see is the Blue Jays doing well after Savage comes in. I think Savage did really well in his last start. There's no question about it. But I also think you have Ohtani, you have Mookie Betts, you have Freeman, and you have Hernandez. Those are the big four hitters. After that, the Dodgers, Will Smith is a 50-50. He has his good moments, but he isn't really a big power threat. You've got to walk Ohtani every time. The big move is also, you're putting Bichette at second, which he is actually naturally a second baseman, so that's not a worry. If you're putting him in second baseman, you're making him play second base for the first time in over 7 weeks. And then also in the World Series against the Dodgers, which is going to be definitely interesting. And playing against a real team compared to your teammates softly hitting it or hitting it where you can get it is different than full power. One of the Dodgers guys right now, cannot remember his name, so my apologies, reliever, is not going to be on the World Series roster. He has been sent. He's off the roster due to personal issues. We wish him the best. I've said that the Dodgers would sweep in 4, and I think that's possible if we lose tonight. I definitely think so. But honestly, I think this series could go to 6 games. I do think it will come back to Toronto. The Blue Jays have been stellar in the away. So I definitely think that's definitely a factor. I definitely think we can win a couple games in Los Angeles, but we have to win We have to win 2 games here. We have to win on Friday night, and we got to win on Saturday night. Those are our big priorities. I would prefer having Chris Bassett pitch Game 3, make him go maybe, if he's doing well, maybe go 5 innings, 6 again if he's not having a rocky start. If he's having a rocky start, you take him out 3rd inning if it's starting to get bad. And then you put in Louis Varland. And we know Varland, Varland used to be a starting pitcher, so he's no problem pitching him. And then I say depending Game 4, you don't really want Max Scherzer, I don't think, especially with his age. He did do well, but with age, you can never predict how well you're actually going to be. So, that's really hard to predict. So, I don't think so. But yeah, I think that's just the big part here for the Blue Jays. I think the Blue Jays are going to lose tonight. I've really decided on what's going to happen. There were parts of me that said yeah. There are also parts where I said no. I think at the end of the day, I want to say 6-3, but yeah, I'm going to go 6-3. I think the final score will be 6 to the Dodgers, 3 to the Blue Jays. We have to walk Ohtani. I swear, if we do not walk Ohtani, then this team has no idea what they're doing. The guy that's batting right now that I'm using, Bo Bichette, would be playing second base today. I think if he's having a rocky time out there, you gotta change that instantly. But there's definitely flaws. to that. There's definitely pros. I mean, clearly, in the last couple of days, they have really trusted him playing there. Get ready to watch out Canada. I know not a lot of people like those credit things. I personally do. Because you don't usually see it a lot on TV. Watch Freddie Freeman cry. I'm happy that he gets to play against the Blue Jays. For his reasons, obviously, his dad and mom born in Canada, mom born in Peterborough, dad born in Windsor. You know, lost his mom at the age of 10. It's going to be a good series. I am happy that the Blue Jays proved everyone wrong. They have 4 wins to go. They have 4 wins to go before they are the champions of baseball. I mean, they're the champions of baseball, which is crazy because when you look on this team on paper, I mean, they don't really look that strong. I mean, let's just be honest. They don't really look like a strong team. I mean, they don't. They're not really a strong team, and I think that's something that you definitely have to look at for sure. They don't really seem like a strong team, but I mean, we'll find out. I think obviously Springer is going to be the biggest player. I think when it comes to the Blue Jays this series, it'll be either him or Bichette. And I mean, the way he just hit the bat, I think everyone can maybe agree. I mean, maybe not. He might have had besides maybe Joe Carter, he might have had the biggest swing in Blue Jay history. I mean, Batista's home run is by far the most iconic with that bat flip. But in the moment, you got to realize, I mean, that home run just clinched us the World Series, got us to the World Series. So I think in that case, his home run will definitely be that top 2. Iconicness, that goes to Joe Carter. But that's just my opinions. I think we'll end it there, guys. I know, quick podcast briefing. Let me know. I'm telling everyone right now. Go in the comments and agree with me, debate me, because that's what so great about podcasts is you debate people and you talk about your opinions nicely and respectfully. Go ahead. I'm being serious. Please write all your comments, what you agree on, and write your prediction for game 1. If you would like to write your series prediction, go right ahead. But if you're not sure on a series prediction right now, just write game 1. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll have hopefully the rest of the crew for at the end of the night or early tomorrow. We'll see you all later. Go Jays, go.